It's the David Nixon Show.
Thank you very much. We have a marvellous-looking audience here today, a very handsome-looking lot. Did you know that you were all hand-picked, especially for the show? Did you know that? It looks as though we got you just in time. Lovely to see you, and I hope that you will all enjoy the magic. We have some quite unusual magic, and the audience here are going to see exactly the same things as you see at home. No camera tricks, just miracles. And the first one is a little thing with a pack of cards in a box on the table here, and a paper dart, because I want a card chosen, and it has to be a free choice, a random choice, and it has to be seen to be a random choice. So I'm going to toss this dart into the audience. I'd like somebody to catch it as an incentive. There are 2 tickets for the cup final. 1971. So would somebody catch that for me, please? The lady in the light green and white dress here. Madam, this is not a put-up job. It couldn't be. I want you to think of a card in the pack. Just one card. Don't say it for a moment. And in a moment, when you've named your card, and I cannot possibly know it, your card will rise from this box. It really will. The card that you're thinking of. Now, for the first time, will you name the card you're thinking of?
7 of spades.
The 7 of spades. Right? Everybody concentrate on the 7 of spades, and it will rise from the box. 1, 2, 3, and the 7 of spades has risen from the box. And it's down there somewhere. It must be. Actually, I lied to you. I failed. I'm an honest magician, if a magician. The 7 of spades is the only one that didn't rise out of the box. I'm very sorry. Oh, well, now, my first guest is from New Delhi. From New Delhi, and of course I was tempted to make a joke about television, but I decided against it because I thought you wouldn't laugh, and I was absolutely right. And his business card says, have fun, will travel, own transport. Here on a fine visit is Alibaba.
It is my pleasure to be here this evening to share some of my magic. I hope you like it. Before I start, I always roll up my sleeve. So during my act, nobody will think that I put inside my sleeve or I take it from my sleeve. Goodness gracious me, I never do it. Oh yes. My first trick belonged to my father. My father was also a magician. I am one of his first tricks. Very nice. I've got just one ball in my hand. See, I've got empty tin in my hand. There is nothing inside this tin. I place the ball inside the tin after I lift it again. Now I take the cover and close this tin, but I leave the tin on the table. This time I've got a square glass box like a lantern. When I count 1, 2, and 3, bottom of the tin will come back inside this glass. I hope he does. Oh my God, if he don't. Watch very closely. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 glass on the bottom steel of the bag is handled. That's the cover. So when the ball comes inside the glass, I will take it out and show you after. Watch very closely. I count 1 and 2 and 3, and the ball is inside the glass. Oh yes, this is the same ball as you can see. But if you don't believe me, I will show the tin also. You can see there is nothing inside. This tin is empty. If you want to see the other one, I don't mind to show you the other one. Well, I can't see both of them because my father told me not to do that. But I will show at the same time. You see there's nothing inside. Thank you very much. I haven't been always a magician. Because my father wanted me to be a tap dancer, but I kept falling in the sink. Yes. This time, let me show you what I have for my supper. For your supper, maybe you have steak. For my supper, I have razor blade. Very sharp blade, because they're made in India. Have you been to India? Don't go. Wash my hand very closely. Very nice. Very tasty. Better than papadum. Oh yeah, they already curry with it. Lovely. Fried with curry sauce. What's the hair there? Oh, would you like to try one? I wouldn't charge you for it. If you like to have one hair. Very good. Last one.
Oh.
Pardon me. I enjoy my supper that way, but I have nothing in my hand, nothing in my mouth. Watch my hand. This time, I have a piece of cotton. It's a black one, as you can see. What I do, I peel the cotton off first. Then after, I will put it.
Oh.
And that's why my supper every night. That's what I do. Thank you. Last time I stood at the play, one blade didn't come out. Since then I spoke broken English. This time, let me show you how I make my money. How I got rich. I'll show you how I make my money. I drop inside, I'll pick up another one. Throw again inside, pick up another one. Drop again inside, pick up another one. I don't give in my hand. Either go to the back of the scene, go inside, I'll pick up another one. Throw again, I'll pick up another one. If I throw it up, coming back, I'll pick up another one. I'll tell you what I do. I'll come down and show you how I do it. It will be easy for me. Thank you very much. Don't suggest with me. I don't know how I do that. Yes. Will you start from this end? Excuse me. Open your hand, please. Close it like this. Drop inside the key. Thank you very much. Oh, I don't keep it as I say. Look, there's another one there. Drop inside. Pick up another one. Throw again inside. Pick up another one. May I borrow your bag? I empty it for you. Oh, yes. That's why I like to make my money. Would you like to? Hop in there. So when you go... Excuse me. When you go back home, you try the same as I do it, but I will have to go now because I have no parking light on my magic carpet. So do forgive me. I wish you a very good night.
Thank you. Alibaba. Thank you very much. My name is Alibaba, and now a very special welcome, please, to an old friend of mine, I would think probably one of the most popular character actors on television today. So if you're free, forward please, John Inman. Well, that is a fabulous character that you've created, Mr.
Oh, thank
Humphreys.
you. Thank you.
But your friends in the business know you as a very versatile actor.
Keep talking, keep talking.
It's doing you good. No, you must have tried your hand at practically everything.
Well, not quite everything. Mind you, I've been to Butlins. That's something. Woke up every morning with a big man shouting, "Good morning, campers." Very good.
I'll never forget that marvellous pantomime we did together at Coventry.
That was smashing.
You were an ugly sister.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Don't tell everybody. Yeah, you were my daddy. You were hard up.
There, that's right. I was hard up, Baron hard up.
Yeah, and so was I.
We all were a bit. Actually, I want to revive a few memories for you.
Oh, I thrive on that.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Walk this way.
Right. I'll walk that way if you'll walk this way. Oh, now, this does bring back memories. I haven't worked before tabs for a long, long time. My word.
Hey, listen, do you remember that you were my shorter daughter?
That's right, yes, and you tried to stretch me on that diabolical machine. I remember it. Oh, I hope I never see that again.
And I've been to all this trouble.
Oh, no. Oh, David.
The Baron hard-up height increaser.
That's it.
Yes, and do you remember Ali Bongo used to help stretch you?
I remember. I hope I never see him again.
Ali Bongo, step this way, please.
Oh.
I thought it would make a nice reunion. Ali Bongo.
Lovely to see. I was just saying what a magnificent piece of equipment this is.
Just for old time's sake, shall we do it again? Yeah, you don't mind, do you? You could do with another inch or two on top.
Oh,
right. Now, what we used to do, if I remember, because it's a long time ago, we used to turn it round, didn't we, to show there was nothing there. All right? And then we used to show that it was quite empty. And then turn it back in. Will you take your shoes off? And take your coat off, John, as well, will you? Because we shall need it. Oh, I like the almond rock.
Don't get excited. As far as I go.
Right, swing them on a floor. Now, you walk round, John, if you would, and put your head through the little hole in the middle there. That's right. And then Ali's going to kind of lock it off. This is for your own safety, to keep you in one place, you see. And if I remember rightly, it's very hard to keep you in one place for long. Right, now put your hands there. There's a good lad. That's it. And a bit of rope round there, and your other hand through there. And that's it. And now put your foot through the hole in the bottom, John. You remember how this went. That's great. And your foot through there. Oh.
You used to
No.
as well.
Right. Now, Ali, just a gentle heave on the top rope. And a heave on the bottom rope. That's it. Release off.
Only just right.
Yes. I said leap. Oh, you remembered. You're doing it very well. Just let everything go loose.
It's not easy.
That's it. Now. Oh, yes. Oh, he remembers, you see. Actually, it's quite funny, isn't it? You're doing it very well. But if I remember rightly, the bit you really enjoyed was the musical bit.
Is it coming up now?
Yes, this is it. You reckon you'll be all right for the second half?
I know one thing, the dance is out.
Well, make yourself useful. Hang on to that while we pull the two ropes. All right, here we go. Whoop. Nearly put your nose up. Welcome back. You've heard the expression, small is beautiful. I think sometimes this can apply to magic. You don't have to do great big elaborate things to impress. Sometimes the simplest things can work very well. I remember my magic instructor when I was very young doing a piece of magic with just about the simplest piece of apparatus that one could imagine, a length of cotton. He took about a yard. I think that's a yard if my nose hasn't grown. That's about right. And he snapped this off. And this is what he did. He took hold of the end, wound it round his finger, and snapped a piece off. Then he snapped another piece off, and another piece until he got about, 5 or 6 of these little bits of cotton. And then he kind of screwed them all up together. And he did a rather yucky thing. He licked his finger, but there was nothing there except just enough to knead the little bits of cotton together, and he kneaded them into a ball, and then he stuck them on the other bit of cotton like that, and then he teased them and blew them, gently blowing, teasing, and incredibly the little pieces of cotton. And I've always wanted to have the nerve to do it on television, and never before until today. You know, it can be very amusing when you're a magician. When I went into a shop to buy this, I said to the lady, can I have some cotton? She said, what kind of sewing are you going to do? And I said, I'm not wanting to sew. I want to break it into little pieces and join it up together again. And she gave me a very funny look. It can be quite embarrassing when you're in the magic business doing the shopping. If you don't believe me, I'll show you what I mean. Would you walk this way, please?
Are you being served?
Are you available?
I'm all yours. Now, what can I do for sir?
Well, actually, I would like a hat, an opera hat.
An opera hat. What size?
Any size, it doesn't matter what size.
Why, have you got an adjustable head?
No. I want it for my work.
Oh, I see. An opera hat. Oh, well, there's not much call for those these days, but you know, we do have one. Here it is. Oh, lovely. Yes, it suits you down to a T.
No, I don't want to wear it.
Oh, what do you want to do with it?
Well, you don't understand. You see, I'm a prestidigitator.
Oh, join the club.
And something else while we're at it. What do you have in handkerchiefs?
Noses, mostly. Oh, I see what you mean. Aren't I a silly ass assistant? Now then, we have this rather nice white one, virgin white. Look at that, that's nice.
I prefer something a little more gay.
Oh, don't we all? Well, what about this? This is very exotic. This is rather like my socks, you see. They're exotic as well.
Oh, yeah, very sharp, very sharp.
I saw them featured on television on Shaw Taylor's Police 5. Now then, let's see.
Let's try it in your dark suit. It will show up better. May I pop it in there and see how... I must explain, I think this might be a better colour. I want this for a very special purpose. Let's try this red one. I'm not sure about that either. This looks rather interesting. This is a very interesting sort of mixture of colours. Perhaps I ought to tell you what I thought of doing with it. I thought of pushing a handkerchief, a very distinctive one, into my left hand with the little finger of my right hand and putting a touch of fluence on, blowing on it, making it disappear and appear between the two... Oh.
Oh, that's nice sock.
So it is. Well,
where's the other hanky?
well, it must be slightly... Well, thank you very much. I won't actually take the hat now. I'll come back for those later, but I won't take the hat.
Why not? What's the matter with it?
Well, because the lining's all loose. Look. I don't want that. Thank you very much.
Well, don't leave me with this. Say. A small change. Please release me, let me go.
Oh, there you are.
You know I am.
I'll tell you what, I've changed my mind and I'll take the hat.
I'm sorry, I can't serve you. I'm tied up at the moment.
I think you want me to get you out of there.
I was minding my own business standing over there. These two great big butch burglars burst in and badgered me. They did. I'd been mauled and manhandled.
It could be. Have it for me. Look, with the help of the audience and a little magic word, I can get you out of there. Do you believe in fairies?
Yes. I do.
Well, we'll have you out of there quick as a flash. 1, 2, 3, and there you go. And everything's going to...
I'm free!
Johnny. I don't know how he does it. I want a very special welcome from the audience here for an extremely talented lady from America. She's an actor, she's a singer, she is a comedian, and she has a great, vivacious personality. Ladies and gentlemen, Barbara Hannah for the first time on British television.
I'm gonna sing for you and I'll swing for you. I'll be a clown, a fool, just anything for you because I'm hard-hearted Hannah. My name is Barbara Hannah. I'm the gal from San Francisco, CA. Do you think I'm too tall for my height? I had my nose fixed, but it grew back. It used to be over here. In fact, I had my face lifted and moved to the left. In fact, I was so ugly when I was a kid, my parents would only put the negatives in the family album. Right now, I would tell you more jokes, but I haven't learned to speak English yet. So instead, I will give you an imitation of a lady at the dentist.
Hey, Doc. Hey, Doc. I don't know what hurts worse, having a tooth pulled or having a baby.
Well, I wish you'd make up your mind, lady, so I know which way to tilt the chair. If you want to have some fun, the next time you go to your doctor and he says, take off all your clothes, say, you first. Oh, why not? They have to have a good time. And I've been having a wonderful time here with David and the whole crew. And I want to say thanks so much for inviting me here to the studio and into your homes and giving me the opportunity to be your clown. The old cliche, laughter is the best medicine, reminds me of a story I read about a young man that no one ever heard laugh, and they never saw him smile. Then one day he went to the doctor, and he said, Doctor, what's wrong with me? I don't smile, I don't laugh anymore. So the doctor examined him, and when the examination was over, he says, young man, there's nothing physically wrong with you. But you should never go through life without smiling or laughing now and then. So after giving it some thought, I think I might have a prescription to make you smile again. A very special prescription. Now, you might think it's strange because my prescription to you is going to be in the form of a ticket to the circus. Because in the circus is one of the world's funniest clowns, Grimaldi. Grimaldi the clown travels the world over. He makes kings, queens. Anyone who has ever watched him perform has walked away smiling and laughing for days at a time. Now, young man, the tickets to the circus are very, very scarce. I have one on my desk for tonight's performance. I'm going to give it to you as your prescription to smile again. Go tonight to the circus and see this very funny clown, Grimaldi. And I guarantee that tomorrow you will walk into my office and once again you will have a smile on your face. And the young man looked up at the doctor and he had tears in his eyes. He said, thank you very much, doctor. I don't need your ticket to the circus. I'm at the circus every day. Because you see, sir, I am Grimaldi. Even though you're only make-believing laugh, clown, laugh. Wear a great big smile upon your face and laugh, clown. Don't frown just in your vestila juba. Be a Pagliaccio.
That was Barbara Hannah, ladies and gentlemen. I think she's great, and thank you very much. Now, I'd like to make a prediction. In fact, a triple prediction. Now, I want to tell you something about magicians who do this. They're always a bit sneaky, and they put it in an envelope and don't let you see it until after, you see. But I'm going to stick my neck out and predict 3 things that are going to happen in the very near future. I'm going to get 3 people to choose things, and they are going to choose a town, first of all, and the town they'll choose will be Moscow. And then I'm going to get them, this is terribly risky, I'm going to get them to choose a colour, and the colour will be red, and it'll be a free choice, you'll see in a moment. And then the other thing will be, I'm going to get them to choose a fruit. And the fruit they're going to choose will be a banana. There you are. I've stuck my neck out. Now we'll have the three things chosen. I've got labels. This is living dangerously. I've got some labels here with place names on. There's Delhi, there's London, and there's, I won't show you them all, just a few. There's Moscow, there's Vienna, and so on. There's quite a lot of them. Wigan, and I'm going to ask this, it's an absolutely free choice. I'm going to ask this young lady here, please, to pull out a label. Any one you like. It's an absolutely free choice, but don't let anybody see it for the moment. Just pull out your label and look at it. Now we need a colour chosen. I have some coloured buttons here. Can you see those, sir, in the plastic bag? There's yellow, blue, white, red, green, pink, sky blue, pink with yellow spots. Will you plunge your hand in and pick out just one button and hold it in your clenched fist? Don't let me see the colour for the moment. And here I've got some pictures of fruits. There's a pear, there's a lemon, there's an apple, and banana, and so on and so on, grapes, and it's getting exciting, isn't it? And an orange, and I'd like the gentleman along here just to choose one of those. Just, will you take one? Just plunge your hand onto the pack and take any one you like. Right, so now we have these three things chosen. I'm sure that my predictions are all correct. Will you tell me, first of all, would you hold your label up? What have you chosen? What place name? It must be Moscow to match the Oslo. Oslo, that's a great start. Well, at least 2 out of 3 won't be bad. Now, will you hold the button up? You must have chosen red. You've got a white button. I see. Well, 1 out of 3 would be very clever. You've got a white button. You must maybe see your card, so you've obviously, you haven't chosen a banana, you've chosen a pear. So, well, it's very embarrassing, but I'll see what I can do. There's your Oslo, all right? There's your Oslo. Now, I did say that it was going to be, did I say it was going to be red? Yes. Well, you can't win them all. There was a white one inside, and I was afraid that would go as well, but you did say the third one was going to be a pear, and there's your pear, sir. Pear and banana. Well, it's a load of rubbish, but it does make the guest artist look much better, doesn't it? You know. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 super artists now. I'm going to make another prediction that you are going to thoroughly enjoy the very sophisticated magic of Michael Allport and Jennifer.
Thank you. Let's go. A 1, 2, a 1, 2. Thank you very much. Now, Barbara,
Excuse me if I'm short with you.
that was a lovely spot you did for us. Now, tell me, it's your first visit to this country. What do you like most about England?
The Englishmen.
Oh, yeah? Well, do me a favour, because we need a man for this trick, you see. Because I want you to help me with some magic. Would you pick yourself a gentleman? Pick one. Any gentleman you like.
May I borrow him? Is
Do you
that
mind?
a mustache or did you swallow a dog?
Could you bring him with you? Thank you very much. Would you mind, please? Thank you. I want you to follow me down. Are you sure you don't mind? That's very kind of you. Would you come and stand over here? And I'm not going to pull your leg or embarrass you in any way at all, but I do need somebody from the audience to check something for me. It's very important because this piece of magic has no point if people suspect that this is not a perfect piece of half-inch plastic. Now, I want you to examine it carefully. I don't know what you do for a living, may I ask?
Railman, British rail.
You're a British railman, then you know all about broken windows. You can't break that one, can you? No? I mean, that would take a lot of bashing, wouldn't it, to do any... It is a solid piece of half-inch plastic. To make sure that it's not substituted in any way, we're going to put a piece of paper in the middle, and I'm going to ask you to make some large, distinctive mark that can be read from the audience with the marker, your initials if you wish, or any mark that I couldn't possibly duplicate, and so exchange the piece of plastic for anything else. Any very distinctive squiggle, make another squiggle down the bottom, something, enjoy yourself, the ink's free, that's lovely. Right, so that's, I believe that's the Boy Scout sign for I have gone home. So, could you find your way back to... Oh yes, you're going to help put it in first. Thank you, Ali Bongo. Would you help, Ali, because it's not feeling very strong today, just post it in that slot in the side of this box, and then I'll guide it out the other side, and then, that's lovely, keep pushing, I'll tell you when we're nearly through, and there should be enough for about, you're there, for about 6 inches sticking out on either side. And let's just turn the box round. There you see the plastic through these two slots. If we open the front and let it down, and open the back and let it down, you can see Mr. CFC, is that your initial? Come and have a look. That plastic fills the box, right across it. Thank you very much indeed. Can you find your way back? Thanks, it's very nice of you. And now, I want you to watch this very carefully. We have another box here, highly coloured and very soft. Barbara! After the show, Barbara. Right, now we'll put the box on the plastic here, rest it on it like that. Fine. All right. Then the sides go up, and the back goes up. Mind your fingers, Ali, because you can pinch them with this. Put the clip on, if you will. That's lovely. I don't know why I'm telling him, he invented it. Right. Yes, of course, it would be easier to put Barbara in before we close the box, wouldn't it? That's it. We could try it the other way. May we have the steps across? And Barbara, I want to thank you for offering to do this. I think you're very brave. You wouldn't get me up in one of those things.
The lift is broken.
It's bigger than my hotel room, David.
So step
There's
inside.
even a bath. Excuse me, a bath.
Ah, that's lovely. Now, if you'll settle down.
Care to join me, Trevor?
Oh, it's Trevor.
Yes, it's Trevor.
Oh, Christian names already, huh? Right. Those bolts go in like that. The front goes up like this. Would you care to look through from the back underneath, Ali, so that we can see? All right? Nothing there? Fine. That's great. Now, the box with Barbara Hannah inside is resting on the plastic, and something very strange will happen if we all cross our fingers and wish. Through this half-inch sheet of solid plastic, I'm hoping that Barbara, complete with the box she's in, will sink slowly to the bottom section of this cabinet. There she goes. Now, the plastic sheet is obviously still in position, but can be withdrawn quite easily because there is no longer any weight on it. And there is Trevor's distinctive mark on the front. Now, Alistair and I are going to lift the box away. We're going to lower the front and the back like this and show you that the box has really sunk right through, and there is Barbara as good as new. Thank you. What a thing to do to you for your first time on television in this country. Thanks, Barbara, very much indeed. And my grateful thanks to John Inman, and of course to Alibaba, and to Michael Allport and Jennifer, and to you, my good friend Ali Bongo. We'll see you at the same time next week. Don't be late. See you then. Thank you. Bye.